te quedas acá
Sí.
y saca usted.
Perfecto, perfecto. Mucha suerte.
Muchas gracias. Buen partido.
Lo mejor.
No hay foto, no hay foto, no hay foto.
Saca
Fuerte. Argentina with one win and a draw. A win for either side tonight books their place in the quarter-finals. And Argentina get us underway. Going right to left in their traditional blue and white stripes. Paraguay going left to right in their red and white. Last time these two sides met was in World Cup qualification in November of last year, ending 1-1 in Buenos Aires. The last two meetings, in fact, have ended 1-1, and as I said before, Paraguay have now managed to avoid defeat in their last four against Argentina, one of their best runs. Here's Di Maria with an early touch over on the far side. Di Maria cutting in on his left, tries to find Messi. Messi takes a touch and almost managed to dissect the two Paraguayan central defenders. Just a slightly too heavy touch. Runs through to Anthony Silva. And in the first minute, it's Argentina on the front foot and Messi involved. See Messi high up the pitch alongside his old roommate Sergio Aguero. Roommate since the Argentine youth teams. And unless Messi has other ideas, teammates next season at Barcelona. Here's Cubas. Nice little layoff from Angel Romero, scored twice against Bolivia. Comes into this one in good form, and here's Almiron. Almiron decides to go all the way back to Junior Alonso, and Paraguay start to build from the back again. Here's Andres Cubas. Junior Alonso, Santiago Alcemendia, who gave away the penalty that gave Bolivia their early lead in Paraguay's only game so far in this Copa America. Something he shares in common with Argentina's left back tonight, Nicolas Tagliafico, back in the lineup for Argentina, having given away that penalty that allowed Chile to equalise in Argentina's opening game. Replaces Marcos Acuna at left back tonight. Pesela, another one of those changes, comes in for Nicolas Otamendi this evening to partner Christian Romero. And Di Maria back to Romero. Di Maria looks for the long diagonal in the direction of Messi. Guido Rodriguez. Nice little ball round the corner for Di Maria. He has Nahuel Molina dashing down the line ahead of him. Decides to go back to Romero instead. Papu Gomez is dropping off there to get the ball, and it's a strong challenge from Angel Romero on Nicolas Tagliafico. And early requests for a yellow card from those on the Argentina bench. There's a heavy touch there from Christian Romero, and he very nearly gets himself into trouble. Miguel Almiron snapped into the challenge. Romero just did enough to keep possession and sets Argentina off again. Di Maria cuts in into the feet of Messi. Messi back to Tagliafico, and here's Papu Gomez. Gomez back to Paredes, who clips this one towards the back post. Tries to just lay the ball down to Di Maria, and it's cleared away. Molina. Di Maria, and again Di Maria coming inside off that right-hand side. I think we'll see a lot of that from Di Maria when he stays over on that wing, and likewise Papu Gomez on this near side. Paredes. Messi, one touch into the feet of Di Maria. Di Maria centrally now, looking for threading it through to Aguero. Aguero on his 99th appearance for Argentina. It's been a long time coming. Missed a lot of international football, Sergio Aguero, over the last few years. And here he is, pressing and winning the ball back for Argentina. Guido Rodriguez into Papu Gomez. Gomez dashing towards the edge of the box, takes the shot on, and that wasn't a million miles away. Just opened up there for Papu Gomez. And it whistles over the top of Anthony Silva's crossbar. Here's Eduardo Berizzo, the Argentine coach of Paraguay, who will be very relieved to see his side win their opener against Bolivia. It's only his 5th win in 20 matches in charge of Paraguay, and only the 2nd one in a competitive game. So just as the pressure was beginning to ramp up on Berizzo, managed to at least pick up victory over, on paper, what's the weakest team. That's going to drop to Aguero. Aguero goes towards the box, still going Aguero. He's been held up and forced to turn back. And then he just tries to clip it centrally, but it's cut out by Cubas, who can set Paraguay away. Here's Angel Romero. Romero, heavy first touch, and he's run it out of play. An opportunity to counter there in behind Nicolas Tagliafico, and Romero wastes it. Aguero was just trying to switch the possession there onto the far side and clatters the ball into the face of Jesus Valenzuela, the referee, so it's going to be a drop ball. Tagliafico, it's a good turn from Aguero. He lays it off here for Gomez. Papu Gomez skips inside the challenger Espinola, goes back to Aguero and just can't quite bring it under control. It's a really poor header. It's going to drop to Aguero. Aguero on the turn, and it's put it over the crossbar. It's a huge opportunity thanks to a mix-up at the back from Paraguay. And Sergio Aguero should probably have just given Argentina the lead. Woeful defending. And Aguero just didn't connect with the finish. Pires de Mota climbs above his captain, heading it back towards his goalkeeper, and inadvertently heads it straight to Aguero. Well, no surprise that Sergio Aguero didn't expect to find a chance that easily, but having done so, should probably have just given Argentina the lead after 7 minutes. It's a let-off for Paraguay, one which defensively they probably won't get away with again. Herman Pacelas just penalised there for a challenge on the back of Gabriel Abelos, just arms around the Paraguayan striker's waist. Abelos, another one who has, or is in his case, playing his football in Argentina, has helped Argentinos Juniors through to the knockout stages of this year's Copa Libertadores. The focal point of this Paraguay attack. Free kick, swung into the back post, looking for Gustavo Gomez, but there's been an offside flag. There's Alejandro Dominguez, the president of CONMEBOL. Here's Molina into Di Maria, and here's Messi. Messi skips away from Cubas and then puts on the afterburners, running forward, finds Di Maria. Di Maria, there's Molina over in the overlap, but comes inside. Di Maria feints for the shot. It's a good pass into Papu Gomez, and Papu Gomez clips it over the goalkeeper, and Argentina lead. Brilliantly taken. And a wonderful goal from Argentina. Terrific pass from Angel Di Maria. And an even better finish from Papu Gomez. And we even got the little Papu dance in celebration. Di Maria feints with the overlap, looks as though he might shoot. Great disguise on the pass, terrific run from Papu Gomez, and look at the finish. Delicate as you like, over Anthony Silva. And on only his 6th appearance for Argentina, Papu scores his 2nd goal. Scored on his debut in a 6-0 friendly win over Singapore back in 2017, but while many people during that time have asked why isn't Papu Gomez given more of a chance given his outstanding form for a number of seasons in Italy with Atalanta, more often than not, if he was selected, he was left on the bench. But he's really taken his chance tonight. 10 minutes gone here in Brasilia. Argentina lead. And Papu Gomez, the man of the moment. And I mentioned that decent recent records for Paraguay, that they haven't lost in 4 against Argentina. Last time Argentina beat Paraguay was in this competition in 2015, 6-1 in the quarter-finals. Di Maria scored 2 that night, Aguero also on target. Those two both start. In the Copa America, Argentina have been utterly dominant against Paraguay. They've met 25 times, never lost, won 19, drawn 6. So despite that recent record and the frustration that at times Paraguay have caused, there'll be a lot of confidence from Lionel Scaloni and his side that they can secure the 3 points here and book their place early in the quarter-finals. Di Maria has been very involved early on. His 108th appearance for Argentina tonight. Plenty of experience. He's been a sub in the 2 games before tonight. Gets his first start. It was a fine assist. Is Angel Romero. He's got Espinola out wide and uses him, and Espinola tries to come inside. Tagliafico wins a free kick. It's a little arm across from Tagliafico. Wasn't the biggest touch in the world, but as soon as Espinola saw the arm across, was always going to go down. Tagliafico can argue all he wants, but any referee in Jesus Valenzuela's position, I think, would have given a free kick the same. It's a good opportunity then to put a ball in the box. Gustavo Gomez, Junior Alonso, both up there. And Angel Romero will take it. It's either the right foot of Angel Romero, the left foot of Kaku Romero. The 2 star men from that 3-1 win over Bolivia. Espinola just getting a talking to there for a little shove on Leandro Paredes. And it's Kaku Romero with the free kick. It's headed up into the air and Emi Martinez will come and collect. And he went to try and release it early, and Gabriel Avalos blocked the kick out of the goalkeeper's hands. Argentina asking for a yellow card against the Paraguay number 9. Just made sure there was going to be no counter. Jesus Valenzuela happy to give the free kick. Doesn't adhere to Argentina's opinion that Avalos should have gone in the book. Regardless, it's been another positive start for Argentina how we see whether or not the 1-0 win over Uruguay was a turning of the corner, because before that win over Uruguay, Argentina had drawn 3, and in all 3 cases they'd gone ahead and then really dropped off and invited the pressure. But they're coming forward again here. Aguero trying to get in the box. Aguero takes the touch, and it's a free kick right on the edge of the box. And the yellow card to Gustavo Gomez. Molina it is who breaks forward for Argentina. Threads that ball in, and it is right on the edge. Correct decision, it is outside. One yard outside the penalty box. But an opportunity for Lionel Messi. We've already seen Messi score one glorious free kick in this Copa America, in that 1-1 draw with Chile. And the Argentina captain, on his 147th record equalling appearance for Argentina, will have the opportunity here to repeat the trick. It's always a difficult one when they're that close to the edge of the box. You're going to see Andres Cubas there, getting low and just ensuring Messi can't shoot low under the wall, but getting it up and over from just on the edge, very difficult to do. Jesus Valenzuela just makes sure the Paraguayan wall is 10 yards back. There's Andres Cubas with the long barrier in behind that Paraguayan wall. Messi stands over the free kick. Lionel Messi, and it's just wide of the post. Opted for power to the corner that Anthony Silva was protecting, and it just flashes wide. And as I said, very, very difficult from there to get it up and over the wall, but not far away for beating Silva with power. We keep seeing the records tumble the longer Lionel Messi plays for club or country. He goes level with Javier Mascherano for appearances tonight for Argentina. He's already the record goal scorer, of course. His goal against Chile took him past Gabriel Batistuta in terms of goals and competitive games for Argentina as well. One of the few remaining is goals in the Copa America, and he's still got some way to go. In fact, we saw Eduardo Vargas scoring for Chile earlier. He's one of those players ahead of Messi. He scored his 14th today. Messi's on 10. Chance for Paraguay into the box. He's going to run through to Emi Martinez. But Messi still some 7 goals short of Norberto Mendez's record, the Argentine forward from the 40s and 50s. In truth, that may prove one record that may be just too elusive for Lionel Messi, as Paraguay have a corner here. 19 minutes in Brasilia, Argentina lead by a goal to nil. Angel Romero stands over it. It's headed away to the edge of the box, only as far as Arsamendia, who delivers again, and once again headed away. It's going to fall to Romero, who can deliver once more, and for the 3rd time headed away again, this time to Messi. Messi's layoff was a bit short, And it's a strong challenge that wins the ball cleanly for Paraguay. Paraguay can come forward again, and here's Romero. Romero Gamarra with a lovely ball into the box. Here's Angel Romero. Tries to get the shots away. There is a shot eventually on the turn, and Argentina managed to hack it clear. Moment of danger there in the Argentina penalty area. And once again, it's just that creativity on display from Kaku Romero Gamarra. Lovely disguised pass threaded through for Angel Romero. Free kick there. Robert Pires de Mota into the back of Leandro Paredes. Pires de Mota, another one of those, came into the side against Bolivia, really impressed at the base of the midfield. Paraguay lineup that going into this tournament, there was still plenty of debate over Eduardo Berizzo's best lineup, and certainly the makeup of that midfield in terms of how to get the balance between still providing that defensive solidity but adding a bit more energy, a bit more creativity that Kaku Romero certainly added. But Pires de Mota was able to still give them that defensive quality that you'd associate with Paraguay. Here's Messi. Lays it off for Leandro Paredes. Guido Rodriguez. Molina. And Papu Gomez now over on the other side. He and Di Maria likely to continue switching sides as the game goes on. With, of course, Messi always just drifting, hoping to get on the ball. It's another iffy touch from Cristian Romero that plays Argentina into danger, but Messi picks up the loose ball. Messi, still Messi, lays the ball off, and here's Papu Gomez to thread it through. It's just cut out, but the referee's going to go back for a free kick on Lionel Messi. Well, this was the challenge from Espinola that we're coming back for. Just tried to trip Messi as he darted away from the initial challenge before Papu Gomez looked for that through ball, looking for Aguero. So instead, Argentina will have a free kick. Leandro Paredes stands over it and just lays it off short. Here's Pesela. And it's a little touch from Nicolas Tagliafico, looking for Papu Gomez. Somewhat ambitious. Pesela wins that one in the air, but it's going to drop for Pires de Mota. Looks to play that long diagonal. It's well charged down. Pires de Mota had a spell at San Lorenzo before leaving to Flamengo, and he's crunched into a challenge there. And it's a little word in his ear, but no more from Jesus Valenzuela. Pesela just caught in between Pires de Mota and Espinola there. Here is Pesela. Looks for the feet of Aguero, but Gustavo Gomez is strong in behind. It's a good challenge from Tagliafico to win the ball, and Aguero's first touch lets him down. It goes out of play, while Gustavo Gomez stayed down under that challenge from Tagliafico. Well, it's a very strong challenge from Tagliafico, and he does actually end up landing right on the top of Gustavo Gomez's boot. Not the prettiest challenge. But Gustavo Gomez. Should be okay. Here's Junior Alonso. Knocks the ball down the line looking for Miguel Almiron. Romero Gamara comes very deep and manages to find Abelos' feet, who in turn goes back into the midfield. Angel Romero lays it off there for Pires de Mota. Patient stuff, and it's a poor one that Romero Gamara's lucky to get away with. Almiron sets off down the left, beats one, still going. He's into the penalty box here to the byline. It's a good ball in from Almiron, and Germán Pesela does very well. Romero crosses, it's gone to the back post, it's going to reach. The shot comes in from Romero Gamara, and then eventually a second volley. This one off target, but it's a good spell from Paraguay, all stemming from that burst down the left from Miguel Almiron. Well, just confirmation of that Argentina free kick earlier. Certainly the challenge from Gustavo Gomez was outside the penalty area. 25 minutes gone, and despite trailing, Paraguay have shown a couple of flashes that they still are a real danger. Kaku Romero on this near touchline, Almiron on the far side. Not for the first time. Aguero's first touch just initially takes him away from Gomez. It's a good covering challenge from Espinola. Almiron on this time just shows a little bit too much of the ball for Nahuel Molina. And now Di Maria goes down. Well, the two coaches have a strong connection with Newell's old boys. Eduardo Berizzo, part of a historic Newell's side under Marcelo Bielsa, leaving the club just a couple of years before Lionel Scaloni made his professional debut at Newell's. Argentina go back to Emi Martinez, who doesn't take any risks in just thumping it downfield looking for Aguero. It's easily defended by Junior Alonso, and he in turn fires it all the way back down the other end of the pitch and ending up at Emi Martinez. Martinez tries to clip it out onto the left for Tagliafico, and Argentina's left back can't keep that one in. Pires de Mota, Cubas. Osamendia into Romero Gamara. Goes for a little 1-2 there with Angel Romero. Can't get the ball back, and Argentina can try and come forward. Here's Messi under pressure from Junior Alonso. Can't keep hold of it. Pires de Mota. Espinola goes down the line and gets the return ball. Plenty of space here for Espinola to run into. Can he find a cross? He can. Towards Abelos, over his head and put behind for a corner by Nahuel Molina. It's another well-constructed attack from Paraguay. Not a lot to aim at in the box for Espinola. Abelos, good in the air, does offer that aspect to the Paraguayan attack, but feel as though they need to get a few more options around it. That one's deflected up into the air and headed away by Argentina. Still up in the air. And eventually Paraguay get the ball on the deck and in possession. Romero Gamara looks down the line for Almiron. He's not going to get there, and Nahuel Molina and hoping he can just see this one out, and he does so. Probably not for the first time this evening that we see Messi making that kind of dart forward. It was that run that created the space for Di Maria. And then Di Maria's pass tucked away by Alejandro Gomez. Excellent goal, the difference here in Brasilia. Half an hour gone, Argentina lead by that goal. Guido Rodriguez clips the ball down the line looking for Di Maria. Can't quite beat Junior Alonso to it. Di Maria's just going to leave this one for Molina to take. Di Maria, little back heel looking for Molinari, almost bursts through. It's going to come off the Udinese fullback for a goal kick. A nice attempt, nice little link-up play between Di Maria and the new Argentina right back. Come into the side, replacing Gonzalo Montiel of River Plate for this and the game before. It's one of those positions on the pitch that really, since the retirement of Pablo Zabaleta, has been up in the air for Argentina. Aguero, Messi. Crunched by two, and Junior Alonso can bring it away. It's a nice turn by Almiron, skips away from Molina, and Almiron still going. Almiron goes towards the edge of the box. It's a good sliding recovery challenge. Argentina allow this one to be picked up by Emi Martinez in the box, but Almiron's pace, as it has been before against Argentina, already looking a danger. Messi for Di Maria. Di Maria looking for that little ball into the box for Aguero. Gustavo Gomez steps across and clears. Cubas goes direct, looking for that run of Angel Romero. Emi Martinez quickly off his line to clear. And with the help of Junior Alonso, all the way through to Anthony Silva. Junior Alonso recently had a spell at Boca Juniors. And Almiron again tries to just leave a little dummy. Clearly fancies himself up against Nahuel Molina. No doubting the quality of Miguel Almiron. But there's some that maybe would like to see a little bit more from him in a Paraguay shirt in terms of end product. Just the 2 goals in his international career to date for Miguel Almiron. Both coming in friendlies as well. This could break nicely for Avalos. It's a really strong challenge. It's going to be an advantage played here. Paraguay come forward, looking to thread the ball through for Angel Romero. And Paraguay asking, let's go back. There was no advantage. Let's have the free kick, as he did for Argentina. Jesus Valenzuela obviously felt as though they did have the enough advantage. And it didn't work out. Argentina will stop here. Leandro Paredes will get a yellow card for the challenge. And Gabriel Avalos is still down. No questions really about that one. It's a poor challenge from Leandro Paredes, who missed the 1-0 win over Uruguay. Picked up a bit of a knock in training, wasn't risked in the last game. It was the first game he's missed in the Lionel Scaloni era. Has been Scaloni's preferred option at the base of the Argentina midfield. Guido Rodriguez came into the side, and not just because of his goal. The winning goal against Uruguay, performed very, very well in terms of his ball-winning abilities and just keeping possession. He's been rewarded by keeping his place tonight, with Rodrigo de Paul rested. Pérez de Mota just leaves it for Kaku. Junior Alonso looking for Almiron. Almiron can't keep that one in play. It's becoming a bit of a battle over on that left-hand side. Almiron up against the inexperienced Nahuel Molina. Only Molina's 4th appearance for Argentina. Just made his debut in the round of World Cup qualifying a week or so before the start of the Copa America. So too did centre-back Cristian Romero, who's now being heralded as something of a saviour to the Argentinian back line, such has been their defensive problems in recent times. Cubas. Arzamendia. Cubas and Arzamendia, two of those players born in Argentina to Paraguayan parents. Cubas. Nice ball out wide from Alejandro Romero Gamarra, another one of those Argentine youth products. Almiron goes again on the outside. This time Molina stays with him and Almiron's forced backwards. Space here for Kaku. Kaku looking for options. Just conservatively plays it backwards to Pires de Mota, who works it out onto this right-hand side for Espinola. Espinola tries to find the feet of Abelos. He's wrestled off the ball by Cristian Romero. And it's a nice turn for Papu Gomez. Gomez now trying to bring Argentina forward and just has the ball pinched off him by Robert Pires de Mota. Nice feet there from Kaku. Once again, looking to be the creative hub for Paraguay. Switches it out onto the left for Almiron. This time he's got support on the overlap from Arzamendia, but forced to be a little safer and go back to Andres Cubas. Well, despite going behind early, Paraguay will certainly feel they're well in this one, seeing plenty of the ball, and although yet to really work Emiliano Martinez in the Argentina goal, they've had their moments around the penalty area. Here's Messi on one of those runs again. He's got Aguero with him, and only Aguero with him, but Messi's still going. Eventually, a strong challenge comes in from Gustavo Gomez. It's a fair one. And the Paraguay captain helps Messi to his feet. Needed to get Papu Gomez and Di Maria up in support a bit quicker there. Little touch around the corner from Kaku, intercepted by Aguero momentarily. Paraguay back in possession. Angel Romero looking for options. Not a great deal on for Paraguay. You have to just be content with keeping the ball for now. Arzamendia looking for Almiron. It's been deflected off Di Maria for a throw. But despite trailing, Eduardo Berizzo will be fairly satisfied with what he's seen so far from his team. Romero. Paraguay just edge their way down the left-hand side. They take that throw quickly. It's into the feet of Almiron. It's a little bit congested, but they've done well to work this one into a bit of space. Kaku goes towards the byline, crosses, and he and Almiron just get in each other's way a little bit there. Either way, it's put behind for a corner. And Paraguay are enjoying a nice little spell of pressure here. Kaku able to take it. And headed away by Pesela to the edge of the box. Papu Gomez picks up the loose ball and finds Di Maria, who might be able to lead Argentina onto a counter. Di Maria still, he's over halfway, and Di Maria is still going here, and eventually he's brought down by Junior Alonso. Well, say what you will about Angel Di Maria, but he's still very effective on the counter-attack. Lightning quick on the ball. And when he's got a bit of space to run into, can still be lethal. Junior Alonso knows that and just ensured he brought him down. 5 minutes before half-time, Argentina lead Paraguay by a goal to nil. Lionel Messi stands over the free kick. Opts to go square to Di Maria, who delivers. It's headed up into the air by Angel Romero, headed on by Herman Pesela, and straight into the hands of Anthony Silva. Andres Cubas to Pires de Mota. Spinola. Nahuel Molina does just enough there to keep that one rolling through behind him for Almiron. Argentina march forward again through Guido Rodriguez. He just lays it off to Messi. Argentina have just dropped off a bit since their goal, but Messi charges forward here, lays it into Aguero. Aguero back to Messi. Messi can't quite bring it under control, and Paraguay will do enough just to shield him from the ball, and it will roll through to the goalkeeper. But other than those little bursts every now and again from Messi, Argentina have dropped off since taking the lead. Allowed Paraguay to see plenty of the ball. As I said before, it's been a feature of Argentina's game recently under Lionel Scaloni, one which the coach was forced to address before the game against Uruguay. He was stating that his team are not going out of their way once they take the lead to sit back. They're still going to go and push on even when they lead in games to try and find more goals. They weren't able to find another goal against Uruguay, but fairly comfortably were able to see out that victory. Admittedly, Uruguay not in their best moment. Have really struggled for goals of late. Managed to come back and find one this evening, though, to get that draw against Chile. Here's Guido Rodriguez. Might fancy a shot from here. It's charged down by Andres Cubas. And Almiron can bring it away. It's a good turn from Almiron, and looks to accelerate away, and he's just been blocked off there by Nahuel Molina. And in a similar way to Di Maria, Almiron has that real quality once he gets up and running with the ball. Picks up a tremendous speed and is very difficult to stop on the counter. And that's why he's been so important to Paraguay. We approach half-time. Paraguay have a free kick. Maybe one last chance to clip one into the penalty area. It's headed away again, and Gustavo Gomez gives away a free kick. It's Tagliafico that won the header, and just after doing so got absolutely clattered by Gustavo Gomez. Maybe a little bit of retribution for that hefty challenge from Argentina's fullback earlier in the game. Martinez hits that free kick. Long looking for Aguero. Aguero's not going to get much in the air against either Gomez or Alonso, you feel. And we'll just have the one additional minute that we're into already here in Brasilia. Tagliafico throws the ball down the line looking for Aguero. Here's Leandro Paredes, who switches the ball out wide onto that far side. Plenty of space for Di Maria here. Di Maria again's got the overlap, or can come inside. He does come inside, takes the shot, it's saved. The ball comes back out to Paredes. Papu Gomez delivers the cross, and it's going to be it's an own goal. Argentina double their lead just before the break. But it won't count. There's been a flag. A rather late flag, admittedly. And we will, of course, have that checked by the officials. Papu Gomez it was who crossed. I think it was Messi that lunged in front, just in front of Junior Alonso. As a result, inadvertently put the ball into his own net. We'll just see if there was an offside here. Well, Jesus Valenzuela still getting confirmation of that. The last action of this first half, and what a big moment. 1-0 at the break, Paraguay very much in it, 2-0 down, and it's a long, long way back. We'll have to take a look at the replay again, but we have our decision. And it was indeed an offside. So it remains 1-0, a let-off for Paraguay. An offside there. But a big talking point, a marginal offside. I think it was as the initial shot from Di Maria came in rather than when the cross came in, but that will be it for the first half. It's Argentina 1, Paraguay 0, not Argentina 2, Paraguay 0 because of that disallowed goal for offside. But Papu Gomez has scored the only goal of the game, a wonderfully worked goal, latching on to a